Do you often feel tired and weak? Ever wondered why? Well, the answer may lie in a common condition known as anemia. Anemia is a condition that occurs when your body doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells. These red blood cells play a crucial role in our body, transporting oxygen to our body's tissues. When we don't have enough of these oxygen-carrying cells, it can lead to fatigue and weakness, among other symptoms. Think of it like a delivery service. If there aren't enough delivery trucks, the packages, or in this case oxygen, can't get to their destination, your body's tissues, on time. This can leave you feeling tired and weak, even after a full night's sleep. Anemia can affect anyone, regardless of age or health condition, making it a widespread concern. It's particularly common among adults over 65, with 1 in 6 affected. So take note, if you're feeling constantly tired, anemia could be the culprit. But what causes anemia in the first place, you might ask? Well, anemia can arise from a variety of circumstances, but the most common culprit is iron deficiency. Our bodies require iron to produce healthy red blood cells, and when we don't get enough iron, we can't make the amount of red blood cells we need to keep us energetic and feeling good. Certain things can contribute to this iron deficiency. Gastrointestinal issues, for instance, can compromise our body's ability to absorb iron. Certain medications can also interfere with iron absorption. And of course, underlying health problems can make us more prone to iron deficiency too. Iron deficiency anemia is particularly common among adults over 65, with 1 in 6 affected. It's also something that vegans and vegetarians need to be aware of, as plant-based sources of iron have lower absorption rates compared to animal sources. So, as we can see, there are many factors that can contribute to anemia. But the good news is, once we understand what's causing it, we can take steps to address it. Remember, anemia doesn't just happen, there's always a cause, and more often than not, it's due to iron deficiency. How can you tell if you have anemia? Well, the signs might not be as obvious as you think. The symptoms of anemia are often subtle and can be easily overlooked. You may find yourself feeling unusually tired or fatigued. It's not just the usual end-of-the-day exhaustion, but a lingering tiredness that doesn't seem to let up, even with adequate rest. Another common symptom is dizziness. You might feel lightheaded or dizzy, especially when standing up quickly. Shortness of breath is also a telltale sign, particularly when it happens during routine activities that normally wouldn't leave you winded. Some people with anemia also notice a chill in their hands or feet, even when the rest of their body feels warm. This can be due to the lack of oxygen-carrying red blood cells reaching your extremities. But remember, these symptoms can be indicative of many health conditions, not just anemia. So if you're experiencing one or more of these symptoms, don't make assumptions. It's crucial to get a proper diagnosis from a healthcare provider. They can conduct the necessary tests to determine if anemia is indeed the cause. If you're experiencing these symptoms, it's important to get checked out by a healthcare provider. Can what you eat affect your risk of anemia? Absolutely. Diet plays a significant role in anemia, especially when it comes to iron intake. Most American adults typically get enough iron through their diets. Iron-rich foods like lean meats, seafood, and poultry are often staples in their meals. However, for our vegan and vegetarian friends, it's a different ballgame. They may need to consume more iron to compensate for lower absorption rates from plant-based sources. Foods like lentils, chickpeas, tofu, and quinoa are fantastic plant-based sources of iron, but getting the most out of these foods requires a little dietary hack. Consuming vitamin C with these plant foods can enhance iron absorption. So, adding a squeeze of lemon to your lentil soup, or having an orange with your quinoa salad could make a world of difference. On the flip side, certain beverages like coffee and tea can reduce iron absorption, so it's essential to consider your consumption of these drinks as well. Remember though, before you make any drastic changes or start popping iron supplements, consult with a healthcare provider. Iron is a bit of a Goldilocks nutrient. You don't want too little, but you also don't want too much. Your diet can play a crucial role in preventing or managing anemia. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about anemia. This condition, common among adults over 65, is caused by a deficiency in healthy red blood cells due to insufficient iron. Certain gastrointestinal issues, some medications, and underlying health problems can also contribute to iron deficiency. Symptoms such as fatigue, dizziness, shortness of breath, and cold extremities are often overlooked, but they can be a clear sign of anemia. We've also delved into the significant role of diet in managing anemia. While most American adults receive enough iron through their diet, vegans and vegetarians might need to consume more. The absorption of iron from plant-based sources can be enhanced by consuming vitamin C. Conversely, coffee and tea can reduce absorption. A critical point to remember is the need to consult a healthcare provider before taking iron supplements. These supplements can mask symptoms of other types of anemia and may lead to iron overload, causing digestive problems and potentially damaging organs. Excess iron has also been linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, certain heart conditions, and even cancer. Remember, if you're feeling chronically tired, don't ignore it. It might just be anemia.